When I was overseas, one thing I wanted to express to anybody who was in the service, of course, I did not see one Mexican in all the time that I was overseas or in the service. I don't know why I was a loner. Of course, I spent most of my time with our crew all the time, of 10. So, but I went to about 5 or 6 different camps at different places, and I never got to see them. But I had an experience at first that I seemed to be able to make friends with the people that I was involved with. I never had a bit of discrimination any time that I was in service. I spent time with Irish, Polish, Italians, and everything else, but they all treated me in pretty good shape down there. In fact, one time we were loading ourselves on a train going from Denver to Kingman, Arizona, and we were all put on different cars in order to go there. And a bunch of us were trying to get into one car down there, so we would be together. I had 4 friends over there that were with me. I guess one was an Italian, one was an Irish, Polish, and I don't know what the other one was, but they were white. And I went on to try to get on the first down there, but the sergeant stopped me, and he says, "You go over to the other car over there." And I said, "Why do I have to go over there?" "Well, because I told you so." And I said, "All right." But then the fellows that were with me down there, all 4 of them stepped forward and says, "Well, what about us?" "Well, you can go here. You can go in this car here." And well, if he can't go with that car there, we're not going either. So they kept arguing with the sergeant. Finally, the sergeant let me go into the car, and the rest of the fellows go with me.
That's great.
And another time in Texas, I had just before I left the Army, I was in charge of a Quonset hut where the war was over by that time, and I was in charge of a crew of 10 people that were taking motors apart and storing them, putting them away. And they found out that I was being discharged, so we all were going to celebrate the night before I left. And we went to a nightclub in Texas, and there I was stopped also, because we don't allow Mexicans at this place. Well, at that time there was 10 of us, and all were white. They were the same way. They said, "He don't go, we don't go either." And it was really, I don't know, heartbreaking that you had that kind of a situation. But it was great to see that these people were able to stand up and go along with me and not go into the place where we were discriminated at. I thought that was one of the wonderful things as far as the kind of people that I served. I don't know. I know that we have a lot of discrimination as far as Hispanics are concerned in different camps, or one thing or another.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not have any problem with it.
For more stories like this, visit Soldiers Memorial Military Museum, the place to learn about and honor St. Louis and military service. Plan your visit at www.mohistory.org/memorial.